Welcome to the Toyota Halftime Show.
When a player is listed at 5'8", how tall is he really?
5'6".
In this game, Nate Robinson in the first half has been a giant, 13 points, which is exactly the Boston Celtics lead over the Orlando Magic. Let's take a look at what the fans are talking about in the Toyota NBA Sports Nation as we welcome you in for the Toyota Halftime Show. Stuart Scott, Mike Wilbon, John Barry, Hall of Famer, five-time champion Earvin Magic Johnson. The littlest guy on the court has been the biggest influence in this first half. And Magic Johnson, you called it on Kia NBA shoot-around. You said Nate Robinson has to step up and have a huge game. And I know people watching are like, Nate Robinson? No, what's Magic talking about? This is what you were talking about.
Well, you know, he brings energy, he brings excitement. He's a little short, but he can shoot from the outside, and he can get into the lane, and he created also some great layups, too, for his teammates as well. And Nate Robinson, we've seen him this year score over 40 points in the game against Atlanta. So the guy is capable of scoring, and you see him right here feeding KG and also pulling up right in transition for his three. Nate scores in bunches, and right now he has it going on.
And the reason why Nate got so much playing time, Rajon Rondo on a drive to the basket, legs cut out from under him, landed hard in the court. Nate he stayed on the sidelines for most of the second quarter. He came back late, but he was much slower. Wilbon, as you watched the first half and you saw what Nate did, what struck you about what Boston might be capable of with him?
Well, you know, when they made the trade for Nate Robinson, a lot of people had, you know, eyebrows up. It was like, wow, how's this going to happen? And then he didn't play much. I mean, he didn't seem to fit with the Celtics. And Jeff Van Gundy pointed out in the first half, he needed the structure of the Celtics. But what they did a good job preparing him, to me, Earvin, in that Doc Rivers and Danny Ainge, who had said this guy's going to win a game for us in the playoffs. And obviously one game is enormous, particularly the later you get in the playoffs. They said that, and then they went back to him and told him that when his confidence might have been a little shaky, wasn't playing much, they told him that Saturday or Sunday. And people looking at them like, what are you guys talking about? They told him that. You're still going to win a game for us. We still feel this kind of confidence in you. And to have him in reserve tonight come through in this way, a lot of things had to happen, and they all happened. It was all smart.
Well, equally as important as Nate and what he's done on the offensive end, the Celtics have played the defense that we saw in the first three ball games. 2 for 6 is Orlando from the three-point line. 2 for 6, not bad. 6 attempts, that's great defense. That means the Celtics are running these guys off threes, making them put it on the floor. They did an excellent job. But I got to go back to something that happened with Kevin Garnett. And this was disturbing to me, Magic, and I want to put it to you. 4 minutes into a ball game, you see him right there. Dwight Howard's got his arm, hits him once. The official saw that. Now he does it again. He knows the official's looking. That's his second foul 4 minutes into a game that you have to have. If a guy did that on your team, what are you feeling? What do you say to this guy?
Sorry, Mom. I would have cussed him out. That's what I would have did. And also let him know how stupid of a play that was. First of all, KG, you need to be out on the court. Right now, you got injured players. We need all the healthy bodies, and we need a smart and aggressive KG. We don't need KG like that, and especially he had to go to the bench after that play. So the Boston Celtics really got blessed by Nate Robinson because Rondo had it going on, but then he went out with the injury. Nate Robinson came in, picked up the team, and picked up the fans, and everybody got into it. KG, get a little smarter.
Ridiculous play.
Yeah. Here's why Boston Celtics fans, though, are not breathing easy. Even with a 13-point lead, Celtics fans know that their team led the league this year in double-digit goof-ups, meaning double-digit lead, second half, lost the lead, and lost the game. Fans, don't forget, log on to ESPN.com, search Sports Nation, and let your voice be heard. We're going to hear the voice of Derek Fisher of the Los Angeles Lakers coming up on the Toyota Halftime Show. The Laker point guard joins us next.
The Toyota Halftime Show is brought to you by Toyota.
It's Toyota's national sales event, the perfect time to get an amazing deal on the Toyota you've always wanted. Toyota's been named best overall brand value of any full-line manufacturer, and with many award-winning models, it's easy to see why. Like the 2010 Camry, once again, the best-selling car in America. And for a limited time, get a free auto maintenance package when you buy or lease any new Toyota. Toyota's national sales event, going on now. Hurry to your Toyota dealer today.
John Hancock, the future is yours. Visit findtheanswers.com.
I went into one of those dollar stores the other day to buy a pencil, and guess how much it cost? $2. Not no math whiz, but it seems to me the money doesn't go as far as it used to. With Denny's new 2, 4, 6, 8 value menu, you can get 16 different meals for $2, $4, $6, and $8 any time of day.
When things don't go your way, don't let it get you down. Look at me. I lost my ambassador's suit. But I'm not moping around. No, man. I'm keeping it light. With new red striped light. Red light fear.
You've never seen a photograph. You've never hunted color and captured every stray drop of it. You've never blasted out dual LED light, then sucked in every detail in 8 megapixels. You've never seen a photograph because you've never seen this. The Droid Incredible by HTC. With an 8 megapixel camera, it's nothing short of its name.
The Dipper, the Dunker, the Grabber, the Popper, the Breaker, the Shaker, the Tipper, the Topper, the Twofer, the Twister, the Pincher, the Plopper, the Wedger, the Wheeler, the Scraper, the Double Dipper. However you like to top, pop, dunk, or dip, only Tostitos has your tortilla chip.
Welcome back to the Toyota Halftime Show.
5 for the rebound to Richardson. In the air with 5 for the tie. Oh. He banked into 3. Tie ball game at 101. Holy mackerel.
Artest the rebound, puts it back in. And the Lakers have pulled a miracle.
Bank shot from 3 is pretty fortunate one too, right? One good shot deserves another one.
The Western Conference, LA Lakers lead the Phoenix Suns 3-2, but it's not just a 3-2 lead, it's hold your heart. Game 5 last night, Lakers win it in the last second shot. We now bring in the man who's played 191 career postseason games, second most among active players, Derek Fisher. Derek, we appreciate you taking the time out from the postseason and the Western Conference Finals to join us. Last night, when Kobe threw up the shot, and you could see that it was short, before you saw Artest come get it, what was going through your mind during the arc of the shot?
Well, I was actually trying to position myself to maybe have a chance to get towards that rebound because it looked like it was going to be short as it got closer to the rim. And as you can see on the highlight, I think Ron and I actually bumped into each other. And, you know, we were very fortunate that Ron was able to get that rebound and put it back in.
Derek, how did it get to that? You guys had a comfortable double-digit lead in the second half. Dude, what happened?
Well, we had, you know, 2 or 3 situations in the game where we had, you know, 14, 15, 16-point leads. And, you know, when you play the Suns, because of the pace of the game, you know, they're going to continue to shoot the ball and attack you. And all it takes is, you know, maybe 3 or 4 possessions for them to get back into a game. And so, you know, that's something that we continue to focus on and limiting our turnovers and, you know, being smarter on our offensive end, but also, you know, getting stops on the defensive end. That's really where it all starts.
Home teams have won every game in this series. What do you all have to do tomorrow night, Game 6, to change that trend?
Like I just said, limit turnovers and get defensive stops. That's really where the game will start and where the game will end. We have to play defense closer to how we play it at home, where they've scored 100 points or less. You know, around 100 as opposed to 115, 116. And those things are going to be really key for us. We can get out in transition, get our big guys down, and get them some touches early in the clock.
Derek, I call you the Derek Jeter of basketball. You always play better during the playoffs. You averaged 7 points during the regular season. Now you're averaging 12. You had 22 last night. What is it about the playoff and the pressure situation that you always thrive?
Well, like you said earlier, tonight, Irv, before this game started, these are the moments you dream about as a kid. And, for most of us, we grew up watching you do your thing and, hoping, dreaming one day that we'd be in that position. And all the work that you put in your whole life, you're in the off seasons, during the season, when you're in the weight room, when you're running your sprints, when you're shooting after practice, it's all for preparation for these moments. And, so I don't look at them as anything different. I just really try to go out there and do what I work at doing all year long, all season long, every year.
Derek Fisher, 6th all-time in playoff three-point shots made. D-Fish, good luck tomorrow night, Game 6 in the Western Conference Finals.
Thanks, guys.
Second half is going to be large. Paul Pierce is one of 5 players in this game with at least a dozen points already. You got to come back and check out the second half. Celtics lead the Magic by 13 at the break.
The Toyota Halftime Show is brought to you by Toyota.
It's Toyota's national sales event, the perfect time to get an amazing deal on the Toyota you've always wanted. Toyota's been named best overall brand value of any full-line manufacturer, and with many award-winning models, it's easy to see why. Like the 2010 Camry, once again, the best-selling car in America. And for a limited time, get a free auto maintenance package when you buy or lease any new Toyota. Toyota's national sales event, going on now. Hurry to your Toyota dealer today.
Nunca me llevas a ningún lado.
Ya lo sé. Estoy intentando. Pero los legs.
Filomena, yo tengo Bing.
¿Bing?
Bing, Prince of Persia. Una película de acción fantástica y la tienen a las 7 aquí cerca. Vamos.
No. Los legs.
Stop searching, start deciding with Bing, the decision engine from Microsoft.
Charlie Thomas, Scott Schroyer, and Bill Johnson. 3 real guys who still hadn't tried Domino's new pizza. So, in March of 2010, Domino's created personalized ad campaigns for each of them. Then we set up dozens of hidden cameras to capture their reactions.
This is crazy.
Targeting 3 real pizza holdouts was a little over the top. But did it work?
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
I love it.
Now get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. Know a pizza holdout? Submit their name at pizzaholdouts.com and you could win free pizza for a year.
The challenge makes you stronger.
Every day, every moment.
You want my belt? Come and get it.
So, you want to be a fighter? This is how.
Rated T for teen.
What do I want out of life? I want to learn and have fun along the way. I want a home, a nice one. I want to retire happy and see the world. To get there, all I need is the right advice.
For generations, Sagicor has helped build better lives. Ask about our Book of Financial Wisdom. It's free and a wise first step. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
You want it all. Style, comfort, performance, reliability, and safety. And you want a great value. You don't have to compromise when you're car shopping. Get it all at Loki Kia. Right now, take up to $10,000 off our great selection of new Kias. Only at Loki Kia. Choose from a huge selection of new Kias. Sorento, Soul, Sportage, Forte, Optima. You name it, we've got it. $10,000 off. Plus, all Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Get it all at Loki Kia today under the giant American flag.
Halftime of Game 6 from Boston. Celtics leading the Magic 55-42. As they try and advance to the finals, Magic trying to force a Game 7 on GMC Sierra game track. You look at the numbers, Magic actually shot better from the field, but Boston did well from three-point range. And the bench led by Nate Robinson, a huge part Boy, Boston led by as many as 21. Hi again, everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. We'll check in with Doris Burke in just a moment. So often this series, Jeff, has gone by how the point guards play. In his first half, it was the Celtics' advantage.
Well, they dominated the Magic point guards. It started with Rondo early in the game, pushing it in transition and getting anywhere he wanted to. Here, the advanced pass into the three-point play opportunity, and then Vince Carter retreating too far, and Rondo with the easy finish. And then when he took the hard hit, Celtics fans were thinking, oh no. But Robinson came in, and with a burst of offensive energy from the three-point line, gave them spark and put them to this lead. And the nice step back. Magic point guards were dominated. Celtic point guards 8 for 15 from the floor, 3 for 6 from 3, 6 for 7 from the line, 4 assists, no turnovers. Brilliant first half.
That's a Windows winning 7 combination. Meanwhile, for Orlando, they had some foul trouble. Nelson was in it. Howard was in it as well. It's such a big part of what Orlando needs to do.
Well, absolutely. The Celtics don't mind Dwight Howard being good, which he was in that first half. They don't want him to be great, and it's talk about how you defend him. First of all, you want to meet him above the line, push him away from the basket, force him to make post moves, shoots it going away. That's outstanding defense. Also, hold your ground. Rasheed Wallace, meet him, upper body strength, force him to come into you. That's an offensive foul. And then, if you're Dwight Howard, understand where you're making the move. Pivots, the spin move going away towards the baseline. He's underneath the hoop, so Rasheed Wallace does a good job of using that rim as a shield, comes up with a big-time block shot. Great defense in the first half for the Celtics.
And again, foul trouble as we begin. The only players with 3 are Howard and Nelson. A host of Celtics have 2 as Nelson brings it up the floor. Again, you wonder why Rondo, or wonder how Rondo will deal with that hard hit he took as Howard misses the first, landed on his left hip. Took a while to get up. His explosiveness was not as much when he returned to the game. We'll see how the rest. He was on a stationary